people in here. Let me get this thing set. Anybody in here? What the hell? Brandon, what's up, buddy? Says we got 2 people in here. I only see Brandon. Well, guys, first time back on the water in a year. Had health problems and all that. Everybody knows about all that crap. But trying to get this thing set where I can see. Only got 2 rods out. This is probably going to be a short catfish conference. Hey, how's everybody doing this morning? It's been a horked up morning all morning. Had to wait on the store to open so I could get my fishing license. Went down there and fueled up last night. And the guy that does fishing license wasn't there. So had to go back this morning and wait on him. And then got this thing back on the water and started coming down the thing, and I spun a prop bearing again. Spun another prop bearing, so we didn't go far. I went to where I could get signal, and yeah, back to my therapy place out here. But yeah, spun a prop bearing, so I went as far as I could, just put it down in here where I got signal. I couldn't go out to my good spot. I only put 2 rods out, so we'll see what happens. And got the Muddy River rod that I got at Catfish Conference off of Chris Flores. Got it out for the first time. But yeah, there's the wife. Hey, bud. But I spun another prop bearing, so I ain't gonna run down where I normally go, where all the good fishing spots are. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate you, buddy. Mike's Fishing Home. Check him out. But yeah, I got that rod out, and then I got the Big Cat Fever rod. I won from John Euler. I actually won a Hellcat rod, but they said their Hellcats wasn't going to be in for like a month. I told him just get me a regular Big Cat Fever rod. I like them. They're good rods. But when things get better, Dad's going to get him about 3 or 4 more of these Muddy River Blue Cat rods. I love them. But yeah, I appreciate everybody jumping in, man. I didn't figure I'd have anybody come in because I've been gone for so long. But yeah, man, I'm marking fish here, so we'll see. We'll see. I got arches, so right down on the bottom, so we'll see what happens. Got chicken out and roe shad that I got this spring. Bought it because one time I did go with my buddy. They turned the flow off at the dam and the fish quit biting, so we got there about an hour late. So we'll see what happens here. Don't know, but it's just good to be back out on the water. Fishing in a leaky boat, you gotta have a bilge pump. But who cares? Yeah, I got some big arches down there, man. Big arches. Sitting in about 13 feet of water here on Lake Marion on Santee Cooper, actually fishing in Talcall Creek. It's pretty big. It's about 400 yards across where I'm at, but it gets wider down that way, back towards the main lake. We'll see what happens. Lots of arches. Let's see if anybody else come in. Yes, sir, it does, Mike. It does, buddy. It does. It feels good to be back out. I got everything ready last night. Well, thought I had everything ready. And I walked off, took off this morning, and left my little lithium battery that I run my fish finder on at home. I called the wife because we just live like about 500 yards from the boat ramp. I told her, bring that down here to me. Brought that down, hooked it up, and put her in the water. Thanks to the help of the wife, she stayed and helped me, which is always good. But yeah, man, we're back out here doing what we love to do. It's been a long time. Hopefully, I get these. I'm gonna go when I take this thing out, take it home. I'm gonna pull the prop off. I got another prop here, but the bearing spun in it. I spun that last summer. We got another prop laying right here. I got to take them both in and have new prop bearings put in them. I spun the bearing in it. Oh, well, you'll have that on them big jobs, man. You'll have that on them big. Wow, lots of big arches out there. I don't know what else they could be. Maybe a striper, but stripers usually stay up in the water column. They don't lay right on the bottom. But yeah, man, it is awesome to be back out. Got a little breeze this morning. Wind's blowing about 9 miles an hour today, which ain't bad. I mean, I can deal with that. I was going to do this yesterday, but yesterday we had 20-mile-an-hour wind, so I said, nah, screw that. And I'm doing what I don't normally do. I'm anchored up too. I'm usually dragging, but I can't get out. I can't get out to where I drag at. So I said that. Oh well, we'll just sit here in the creek, see what we can do. Hopefully get us one. I ain't gonna stay out long. About 11 is gonna be it. Because it's supposed to be 98 with heat index of 106 or something today here. Thank God I got this top. Well, I'm glad I bought that last year. It saves you a bunch. Saves you a bunch. I wanted to be out 2 hours ago, but I had to wait to get my fishing license. That's on me, you know. I should have went and got them a long time ago. That should have happened long ago. But you know, life happens and you just go with the flow. But yeah, wind's starting to swirl around on us. Daggone. I'm anchored up too. I'm gonna have to do some modifying on my Scotty rod holders because they'll just barely hold a big catfish rod, and the Muddy River rod won't even go in them. So we'll have to do some modifying on them, or get me some Steve Douglas rod holders. I know they fit in them. But I loaded up the Uncle Lou's rods today and everything. But the way this wind is swirling and Two's enough. Any more than that, it'd be just nothing but aggravation. Let me check comments. Downtown Ernie Brown. What's up, boo? What's up, Catfish Dreams? All right, Mike, be good, buddy. We'll see you, man. Downtown Ernie Brown. What's up, Eric? How you doing, Bo? Just coming in. I didn't go out to the main lake, and I ain't dragging like I normally do, because I come out of the boat ramp there, and started coming down the creek, and powered her up, spun the prop bearing. So I'm about a quarter mile, maybe a little more than that, from the boat ramp down here in the creek where I got signal, and I'm anchored up on some fish. I got a lot of arches down there. Only got 2 rods out because the wind's swirling, but didn't want to risk it and run down the lake and then have to come all the way back on trolling motor power. So got to where I got signal. Hey, we anchored up. That's something I don't normally do, but I'm anchored up on some fish. Now getting on the bite, that's another thing. Got roe shad out on one and chicken out on the other. Got the Muddy River Blue Cat rod and the Big Cat Fever rod. I won from John Euler. I actually won a Hellcat, but they didn't have those, so I told him just get me a regular Big Cat Fever rod. I've already got one, so that'll make me 2, and we'll go with it. Man, there's a bunch of arches. Oh, going sitting in about 13 foot of water, and yeah, I ain't gonna fish long. Hopefully, we can get 1 or 2 in the boat before I call it. We can go back in, unhook his boat, take that prop off there, and if I got time, I might run up and drop the props off, get new bearings put in them. I can't afford a new prop. New prop's too expensive. Anywhere from 80 to 150. If I want to get real crazy, I could spend upwards about 300 on a prop, but I won't do that in this lake. No way. Too many trees, stumps, and other stuff, hazards in the water here. They're gonna wind swirling around. But yeah, got the Muddy River Blue Cat rod. Man, I love this thing. This thing just feels so good. Handles on it. We'll see what we can do here. And the Muddy River rod won't fit my Scotty rod holder. Can't get it off there. It's too big around. It won't go down in them Scotties. I'm gonna have to modify them. But got a nice little breeze blowing. Thank God. Check Chad out. Yeah, they're awesome, man. Thanks, Ernie. Appreciate it, buddy. I appreciate it. Yeah. Especially in cold weather, yeah. It don't get real cold down here. Wind's just spinning us around on this anchor. That's the reason I hate anchor. I got another little anchor, but that thing's a piece of crap. It don't do nothing. It don't do nothing. Like that. Chunk my bait off there. I'm gonna check. There ain't nothing worse than fishing on credit, man. Nothing worse than fishing on credit. Let's check it out. Yep, I did. Flutter right off. That's all right. I got another piece laying right here. Chicken. Sorry, I ain't paying attention to chat right at the moment. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, I got 7 wonderful, beautiful people in the house. What is going on? If I haven't said hi to you, I apologize. But yeah, I couldn't get it above quarter throttle. It's just aggravating, man. If it ain't one thing, it's 3 others. But it'll be all right. And there's fish down here. They ain't sniffing. I wish they'd get the hankering for a bite. It's stacked up down there. Sitting in 13 foot of water here. The wind's swirling here in the creek. But hopefully we can get one to sniff. Never know. Down to 5 people. I hope we get a few more people in here. 351, man. What is going on? What is up, Bo? How you doing, man? Yeah. Cat always drag old dirty bird or old dead squirrel in every now and again. It's been a while. Yes, it has. There we go, back the other way. The wind was coming from there, and now it's coming from over here. Great. The reason I hate anchor fishing. I'd rather be dragging, but there ain't much signal here in this creek, so especially where I'm at. I got to where I got halfway decent signal, so let's do it. I told everybody I was gonna go live this week, get back out on the water. Well, here I am. I made it. But it's good to be back out. Anchored up here in Tall Creek. I'm marking fish, but they don't act like they want to sniff on it too much. And I didn't go far because they're gonna prop bearing spun. So what happens when you leave her set? I ran it last night, had the muffs on it, ear muffs on it. Ran it, it was doing good, but under that pressure of the water just spun her out. And I don't bank fish. If I had one of these docks down here I could fish off of, I might do it. I don't live on the water, unfortunately. I live right across the street from this creek here, right over that way. But, you know, it is what it is. You play the hand you're dealt, you know what I mean? I would have my hat on, but it's too hot. I've got hats coming right here. Catfish, making my hats. That's what I forgot to even mention that. I got hats coming. Probably another week and a half or so, and I'll have hats. I'll have 9 or 10 of them, but I'm keeping one for myself because right now I don't have my own hat. But ordered hats. Catfish Chris is making my hats, and probably have them in another week and a half or so. Thank you, Arnie. And all we have is PC Fun reels, PC Fun Chaos XS 60s. I got rid of all my Abus, and I love these reels. That's all I use now. They're smooth. My God, man, there's fish down here. I've had that happen before on this lake. I've had them stacked up, just all in a big hole out on the main lake, in a creek channel in a deep spot. And I threw everything but the motor at them, and they wouldn't bite. But it's stacked up in here. Fish ain't biting. Might be a little late. I should have got out here a little quicker, but I had to get my fishing license. Just as sure as I don't have my fishing license, I come fishing. That's when Rocky the Ranger will pull up and ask to see my fishing license. Last spring, maybe? Yeah, it was around April last year. I took a buddy of mine and his father-in-law. His father-in-law brought his pontoon down, wanted to go catfishing. I took him out and set them up, brought my rods and set them up, put them on fish, just catch fish. Wouldn't you know it, my fishing license expired 2 days before that, and I didn't realize it till I seen a river rat coming down on his center console. I'm like, Dad, go on it, boy. I said, he pulls up, checks us. Y'all's the ones fishing. I ain't touching the rods. I'm just guiding. I ain't fishing nothing. But he didn't pull up check us. But that's the first time I ever seen him out here on the lake, other than, you know, with an accident or something. Just out riding around checking people. Now, every time we go roe shad fishing down Cooper River, they're sitting at the freaking dock checking people. Checking for fishing license, checking for your. They got to measure the fish, take scale samples, and all kind of crap. And then they got one on the center console. If they didn't catch them at the ramp, going up checking everybody where they're fishing at. You go down there at Cooper River, you better have your fishing license. You better be A-OK with all your stuff. You better have everything. If not, they'll get you. They will get you right now. Check comments. Poor wonderful, beautiful people in the house still. Figured we'd had some other people. banking on a few other people coming in here that said they'd come check it out when I went live. They might be in bed already. I figured Hog Leg and Kenneth, everybody would have come in, but they probably went back to bed already. And that's all right. We's here. We made it. We's fishing. That's what we's doing. We's fishing. We ain't catching nothing yet. But ain't like there ain't fish down there. I mean, there's a pile of them down there on this graph. Here we go back the other way. Wind was coming this way, now it's coming over here. They're going prop bearing, man. But you know, hey, a bad day of fishing is better than a good day at work, they say. I believe it. Now in the future, if I go live, it's probably only going to be on Fridays because school's going to be Monday through Thursday. We got Fridays off. That hole. Damn thing. I ain't getting discouraged. I just want to catch some fish for the folks. Only thing I'm discouraged about is daggone prop bearing. Got the big cat fever rod on one side and the muddy river rod on the other. I got two Uncle Lou's rods laying here in the boat and another big cat fever rod. Let's see. I'll check that. Water temperature is 88.5 degrees, almost 89 degrees. Oh my God, their fish are just stacked up down around these. There's a bunch of deadheads and trees and stumps laying down there, and these fish are just right up amongst it. There's a bunch of bait going across the bottom. I mean, it ain't like ain't fish here. 88 freaking degrees. That's bathtub water, bro. That's like fishing in a bathtub. Yeah, I know. Been live 28 minutes. Oh, sorry. Been live 28 minutes. 29 minutes now. I appreciate everybody coming in and it's hanging out. I'd like to put some fish in the boat, but we'll see, you know. Fish are weird. They eat when they want to. I guess they're like us. Don't eat until you get hungry, I reckon. I've been doing intermittent fasting, not eating until dinner time. Trying not to eat till dinner time. And trying to get the sugar under control. That crap's been out of whack for a few months since I had surgery. Here we go. Spin around, spin around. Be like a top, spin around. Might drag that bait in front of them. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Plenty of fish down here. wife's listening. That fella never even put his kayak in. From what I can see, he's sitting down there fishing at the ramp from the bank. This lake can be somewhat intimidating, I reckon, if you haven't been on it much. Because it's huge. It's a huge lake. And you get out there in the main part, I guarantee you there's 2-footers out there right now with this wind. With this wind the way it is right now, I guarantee you there's 2-footers out there. Yesterday, they'd been 4s and 5s, 20-mile-an-hour gusts. You don't want to even touch it. Be out there on that unless you got a big pontoon or a big high gunnel center console or something. It can get bad out there and do you in right now. I don't know about you all, but I ain't got enough money to go buy another boat. And equipment. Hell, laying in this boat right here, just in rods and reels. There's about $1,000 just in rods and reels laying in this boat. But when I decide to take her in, I'm just going to putt. I'm just going to idle back. That's about all I can do. But it'll be all right. We'll get her lined out, get her fixed up. Let me check chat. I ain't been paying attention. Dominic Hollis, what's up, my brother? How you doing, man? What's up, bud? How you doing, Bo? Good to see you. Good to see you, Dominic. I heard you're on tour or something. Well, I heard in Hog Lake's chat the other night that you were on tour with Brokeback Bob or something. Yeah, you guys need to heal up, Ernie. Been praying for you, Bo. You and Chrissy. Still sitting 13 foot of water. Water temperature is 88 degrees. Bath water. I don't know how fish stand it. I'm sure it's a little cooler down there on the bottom, but what the graphs are reading is 88 degrees, man. That's bath water. And these fish are packed in this little spot right here. It's a little deep hole. It's 7 feet on that side, and it's about 10 feet and goes up to like 18 back out of the way about 25 yards. There's a little hole right here. It goes up and it drops back down, but in this little hole right here, it's 13-foot hole. They are piled in there on top of one another. I don't understand it. Like I said, they probably just like us. They go feeding when they get hungry. You're in North Carolina visiting John Parker. Yes, sir. I don't know how far I don't know what town he lives in North Carolina, but we're sitting here on Santee Cooper, Lake Marion, South Carolina. South Kakalaki. Yeah, my granddaughter went fishing up in Ohio last night. Her mommy and daddy took her, and they're calling her the Gila Snatcher. She was freaking tearing up the bluegills. Got like 13 or 14 of them. It was on Facebook. She was wearing her grandpa's shirt. She was wearing her neon green, lime green, whatever you call it, HillJack Catfishing shirt. Tearing them up. She's done last 2 times she's tore them up, man. Takes after her paw. Yes, sir. I'm proud of that. Yes, sir. I guess he did come off the bank. I see him paddling down this way in his kayak. That feller. We're in Washington, North Carolina. Said, John touched my fishing rods. Has he got the Midas touch? I'm gonna call you and Brokeback Bob the Rockefellers. Well, only the Rockefellers could afford to travel with gas prices the way it is now, unless you guys are in a little old putt. Well, I got to put a heck of a boathouse in over here. I just noticed that. That's new. That wasn't here last year. Thing looks like a freaking 2-car garage, man. Right on the water. Man, that's nice. I bet you he paid out the yin yang for that thing. I'm sure it's got lifts in it and everything too. The guy right up here by the ramp, he bought a property here in last year, and he didn't make a full enclosure like garage. He just put a roof over it, and he's got a triple like boat house. I guess you call it a boat house. It's got 3 lifts in it, and it's just got a roof over it where they can fish off the sides of the dock and everything around it. That's pretty nice. He put a lot of money in that place too. But he's got a center console, what they call a mud motor boat. It's like a 17-foot John boat with one of them big old loud mud motors on it, and a pontoon. So he's got the jack. I'd love to have a pontoon. If I had a pontoon, I'd pay the $600 a year to keep it in down here at Goat Island Marina. I'd pay the $600 a year and just keep my boat there and take everything off of it at night, when I wasn't fishing. But if I had a pontoon, but there wouldn't be nothing to keep me off this lake. Only lightning. But right now, I'm at the mercy of Mother Nature because this boat won't handle 4, 5, and 6 footers. Thought we might have just got a nudge on this one, but on the blue cat rod, it might have drug across something. I don't know. What's up, CVA? Dominic says I got a troll. You all silly bull. What's up, CVA? How you doing, Bo? Rockefeller called you a troll. I'll tell you, once I get out of school, get back to work, guess what's in Dad's future? Guess what's in Dad's future? Want to guess? You want to tell him, wifey, if you're still in here, if you don't have a customer, what's going to be in my future? She's in here, she'll tell you when I get back to work. Reel this one up, put it out over here. Got Jimmy Smith Santee drifting dragon weights on here. Because I normally drag, and that was my plan to go out and drag some baits, but nah, it didn't. Spinning a prop bearing ain't good. So we didn't go far. For those of you just coming in, I got that troll catches fish. Ain't that right, Dominic? Said he's coming to Kentucky. There you go. The wife just answered the question, what's in my future? Big ball bait just passed by. It's going underneath us right now. Big old ball bait. Probably a bunch of white perch. Y'all silly. That's right. That's what's in the near future. I get back to work. $11 more weeks of school, and I'll be done. And hopefully that's starting back up August the 8th. That's what we're shooting for. Breeze feels nice. See what your character's talking about. When have you caught a fish, CVA? Y'all silly. Y'all silly, boy. Oh, what time it is? Let's see. 9:24. Still early. I really can't go much further anyway because spawn prop bearing, and this is where I get real good signal right here in the creek. So we're limited on what we can do. I'd already pulled if that prop bearing wasn't spun, I'd already pulled. I'd probably been out dragging, but I don't like anchor fishing too much. I usually bust them in here when I fish this spot, but I usually start dragging back out of the way about, I don't know, 450 yards. Drag, just let it drag me down the creek. Fishers laying in here. Big arches. I don't know. Set 13-foot water, 88-degree water temp. Thank God, I don't know how fish stand that crap. But yeah. I hope I moved it there going. Didn't mean to do that. Put that over here. You got it. See. Can't see this one. It's over this way. Let's check that one. Trying to build my board. It's good to get back out, man. It's good to get back out. I'll tell you that. Trying to get where you can see the rod. I want to get a rod holder to go across the back here. We just got to make do with what we got. I want to get a rod holder to go across like this. I'm going to make one. What I'm going to do. For free time at school, I'm going to get some angles, make them, and then weld nuts on there so except those Steve Douglas's rod holder. I can't remember what the hell the name of them are. They're going to wind swirling. Aggravate. See what's going on in chat. Back that way. Y'all silly, Bo. CVA and Dom going at it. When you guys going to challenge one another? On Hog Lake's channel. When you guys going to challenge one another? Get it in. Let's go. Do a 1v1. CVA and Dominic Hollis. John Order, what's up, Bo? What's up, John? I got the rod out there. This rod right here. The one pointing out the back. That's the rod that I wanted on your live. After I get my revenge on pork chop. Yeah, I can't believe that, Bo. I heard pork chop got you. I watched a little bit of it. Nobody caught nothing when I was watching. I went to bed. Here we go, spinning around, spinning around. Man, I hate anchor fishing. I like to have the planer boards on, dragging baits. But unfortunately, we spun a prop bearing on the way coming out here. For those of you just coming in, wondering why I ain't dragging bait. I gotta see what this comment said. Neither one of them can catch a fish. Oh, geez. That ain't gonna happen, Dominic. Porkchop gonna school you again. Oh crap. Chat's going so fast, can't keep up. Y'all silly, Bo. I'm coming back to Ohio and December 23rd. I fly up. I'm gonna be up there till the 30th of December, and I'll fly back. Cheaper than I'm flying because it's cheaper than driving. Only cost $130 round trip to fly up there and back. I couldn't in our little car. I couldn't do it that cheap in gas driving up there in my car in our little grocery getter. Yeah, unfortunately, I lost a bet, John. Unfortunately, I lost a bet to my granddaughter. She bet me I couldn't grow a beard, and I tried, and I got 4 days into it, and I couldn't take it. My face started itching so bad, I shaved. And the bet was, if I broke down and shaved, then I had to come up there for Christmas. So there you go. Look at this. The trash talk is going on, Bo. Y'all silly, Bo. Y'all silly. Oh my God. You guys crack me up, man. Make me laugh. These fish don't want to eat, Bo. They are piled up down here on the bottom. Big old arches. They don't want to sniff. They don't even want to sniff the bait. But I'm going to make me one of them brackets that goes from this side, comes up, crosses over, and comes back down on this side, and put monster rod holders on it. And I ain't got around to it yet. So excuse the mess. I'm telling them, John, somebody needs to do a 1v1 on their channel with those two going at it. I'm surprised old Dom got beat by pork chop. I can't believe that. I didn't get to watch it all because I went to bed. I was tired. Well, I was watching, nobody was catching anything. The trash talk is going on. Why won't you fish against Big Mike? He gets skunked every now and again. Yeah, freaking JTC. That guy, I texted him. Me and him supposed to get together and go fishing. I don't know what's going on with him. If he don't want to fish with me or what. But if he don't, that's fine. He just lives a little piece away from me down here. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, y'all. I'd appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know. He said, "Yeah, man, let's get together." And we swapped numbers and stuff. And I texted him, and then we was on panel on Hogleg's panel. I don't remember what night it was. And they're supposed to be doing something this weekend, I think. Saturday night, said they might need a Joey. I told him, I said, "Let me know. I'll come Joey for you. Shit, I don't care." And he said, "Yeah, I'll let you know." I ain't heard nothing from him. I don't know. It is what it is. 7 beautiful people in the house. Yeah, I don't know. I've been out of the game for about a year, so I don't know. Well, people that watched me before know I catch fish. Today is just a bad day. I really love to be freaking dragging baits, but I don't want to risk having to come all the way back in on a freaking trolling motor. I'd love to put my planer boards out and let her go. What I got for bait? I got roe shad and chicken. Roe shad on the big cat fever rod and chicken on the Muddy River blue cat rod. Yeah, they're supposed to be doing Jeremy, his brother. I don't remember who else, who's their bank guy. Supposed to be going up against Hog Leg and KP and Quiet Man and I can't remember who else is in it. There's 3 teams. There's 3 teams. I don't know. Oh, y'all's talking some trash in here, boy. That's funny. Y'all silly, man. Cracking me up. Man, I'd like to be dragging planer boards. Can't tell. If I go dragging in here, I'll run out of signal too. That's another thing. I'm sitting here thinking about dragging, but I'll run out of signal. I won't have signal if I do that. If I pull anchor, run up there and let it push me back this way. I'll think about it for a minute. Woo, look at this. John Order letting them have it now. He just threw the smackdown on you here, Dominic. What's up with that? Got 8 beautiful people in here. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. But Bo, I did a test with that CVA. I did a test with that last summer. Regular chicken, and then 3 different types of Jello chicken. And guess what happened? The Jello stuff never got a sniff. I caught everything on plain regular chicken, nothing flavored on it, no garlic, no crap on it at all. That's the only thing them fish was biting was regular chicken. I know a lot of people use it. Some people have success on it, but I did a test on it, and on this lake, my buddy did the same thing. He's a guide, and he tested it out, and everything was on regular chicken. And then have some success with roe shad. White perch works really well down here. Man, something got burning something down here. There are freaking black smoke flying down here. What in the world? I don't know what he's burning. He's burning something. Heck, going. And but yeah, regular chicken works. See, I was in Dominic's hometown one day, and Dominic nowhere to be found. He was scared. Oh Lord. Now something I haven't tried it yet, but my buddy did, and he had real good success on it. Was clam juice soaking his chicken. He cut up his chicken breast in like 1-inch squares, and put it in a Ziploc baggie and poured clam juice on it. Because these fish down here like clams. They'll go in these clam beds and just open their mouth and like a drag line. They'll go through there and just you catch them, you can feel their bellies will be full of clam shells. But they like it. They responded to that clam juice on that chicken real well because it's a natural source of food down here for them. Because one place that I drag, we call it the triangle. It's about 100-yard triangle. Each side of the triangle about 100 yards, and on top of that triangle is around 4 foot of water. It drops off into 30 foot of water all the way around it, and they'll hit that clam bed, just go in there and open their mouths and just fill up full of clams. And that is no lie. You can feel their belly. You can feel the clam shells in their belly. It's crazy, man. Whoo! Look at John. John coming out with it, Mo. Oh, y'all's cracking me up, man. Oh, jeez. Funny. John can talk some smack, Bo. For those you don't know, John used to live in my hometown, uh, in Oak Hill, Ohio. John used to live down there. We know a lot of the same people, fished a lot of the same water down there when I lived in Ohio. But I consider John a homeboy, man. He's a good dude, man. If you ain't got John Oiler Outdoorsman, you better get him. You better get him. Go Oaks, that's right. What is this? The bike gonna be on fire. My hooves are gonna be burning. Baby burn. Jesus. What's up, Big Slam? What's going on, Bo? How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Ain't doing much right now. Ain't doing no good. Probably ain't gonna do no good anyway. Anchored up on the way coming down the creek. I spun a prop bearing for those of you just coming in, and uh, I limped it down here where there's a real good signal and parked it. Marking fish. They ain't biting on nothing. Excuse me. They're going furball. Man. But yeah, man, it is what it is. Fishing in a leaky boat. Got to turn the bilge pump on here. For those of you who don't know, we're on Lake Marion, South Carolina, actually in Talcott Creek on Lake Marion. Uh, it's hot. The water temperature is 88. It's coming up, 88.77 degrees. 13 foot of water, marking fish, they ain't biting. So, only got 2 rods out because the wind's swirling. TX Tiger, what's happening, Bo? Good to see you, Bo. Thank you. Got 10 people in here. It's coming up. These people over here are doing lawn work and stuff. They're looking at me like, this dude's crazy. He's out there talking to himself. He's just having a conversation going on and on. I got to get me another water. Yeah, boy. Put that back in the cooler so it'll stay cold. Oh, I'm getting tired of leaning over. We got 11 people in here. Hogleg, what's going on, bro? Good to see you, man. I was hoping you was gonna come in. Heck yeah. But those of you don't know it, just coming in, this company, my buddy Chris, that owns Catfish and Slab, he's making my hats. I got hats coming in probably about a week and a half. I'm gonna have hats again, and this time I'm actually gonna keep one myself. The last run we did last year, I sold everything. I don't even have one of my own hats, Bo. So we got hats coming. That's a big announcement. I appreciate you coming in, Bo. Appreciate you coming in. Yeah, we're out here fishing. We ain't catching nothing. I'm marking fish, but on the way down, I was going to run out to the lake, out to the main lake, and drag. Creek here, and I spun a prop bearing, and I can't get it over quarter throttle. So I limped it down here to where I got signal and threw the anchor, and here we sit. So here we sit. So I appreciate you coming in, man. Like a lot of old hog leg, Bo. He's a good guy. If you ain't got hog leg, man, you guys better pick him up. Has a great show at nighttime. Everybody get everybody, man. Hook set everybody. But when I do go live here in the future, it's going to be on Fridays because I got school Monday through Thursday. And yeah. Fridays is going to be my day to fish until fall gets here when it's I'll fish the weekends in fall because you ain't got all these pleasure boaters out here. Well, on the weekends of the summer, you might as well forget it. It's chaos out here, Bo. Just like my reels, chaos. A lot of people, first time boat owners, don't know etiquette, don't understand boat safety really. They just got a ton of money and bought them a vacation house and come down here on the weekends and get out here and Ramsey it up and down the lake hard as they can go. Heck yeah. Dan, what's up, Bo? What's up, Dan? What's going on? Got 12 people in. Woo! We're coming up in the world, baby. These people out here doing lawn work think I'm nuts. Yeah, they don't realize I'm talking to a camera and I'm live. They might call the loony bin on me. Guys in straitjack come down here to pick me up. Thinking about taking a nap. They gone, Slim. I like naps. But when I take a nap, I'm up all night. I broke this out for the first time. Hold on a second. Let's pull this up. Well, if I can get it off now. Whoa. Broke this out for the first time. Cutting board that goes right on the bucket. Really nice. Got little slots for your pliers and your fillet knife. It just souses down on that bucket. Really nice. I like it. Fillet knife goes right in there, and then your pliers are under my seat. They go there. I guess I could hook my scale on there. I'd like to catch something to be able to use the scale. We're setting on fish, man. We're setting on fish. I'll miss some comments here. Heck yeah. Hubbug, you missed a bunch of smack talk. My God. John Orler and CVA and Dominic going at it, bro. It was funny. That gonna win. I hate anchor fishing. Much rather be dragging. It's good to be back out on the water, man. I ain't had her out for about a year. Really good to get back out, man. I appreciate everybody that come in here. I appreciate you guys, man. You don't know how much. Why aren't these comments keeping up? We've been live for an hour and 18 minutes. I don't know why this thing ain't keeping up with the comments. That's cool. Free to hand out a butt whooping. Oh, here we go again. Oh, shoot. Y'all silly, bro. I'm going to give it a little bit more and then I might just reel them up and head it in. Pull this prop off. Go drop my props off to that guy that does the prop bearings. Oh, we had a little bump there. Big cat fever rod. Move the Muddy River rod over here. Yep, got a little bump. It's hitting it. Got a bite, y'all. Come on now. Don't give up on it. Come on now. Don't quit on me. He's pecking at it. Probably a champ. Well, you all can see it. Yeah, it's in the camera. Freaking idiot's coming down through here too, but turn around before you get to me, please. And they're not. I'm gonna run right across the bow of my boat. Freaking morons. About to go for a ride. Oh, idiots. Here we go. Hold on. Hey, this one I'm getting bite. Let's see if he's clean me. Nope, we got one. Skunks out of the boat. Uh, and I got a mess now, so I gotta straighten this up. One little dinky dink. One little dink. At least we didn't get skunked. Thank God. So I got a mess. He got in another line. That's going, man. What a freaking disaster. Holy smokes. And I'm gonna get rammed again. Fix this. Skunk's out the boat. Skunk is out of the boat. Thank God. I'm gonna read the comments. What's up, Indiana Chris? It looks like a CVA fish. Yeah, freaking idiots out here tubing. They got a whole freaking lake down through there to do it in, but they got to come up through here. Idiots. Freaking morons. I hate pleasure boaters. At least we got the skunk out the boat. At least we got the skunk out the boat. All that matters, I didn't get skunked. As Catfish Dave says, this is a video. There's fish in the videos. This is a fishing video. Yeah, I said hi, Indiana Chris. I said hi once I got that tangled up mess fixed and that rod caster back out. I appreciate you coming in, brother. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. I gotta get this other rod back out. Skunk's out the boat. And this was on the one that's got the real long leader, about 2.5 foot leader on it. Yeah, boy. Skunk out the boat. Thank God. I know it wasn't big, but it was a fish and it counts. We'll talk a little smack. See, that's what they look like, Dominic and CVA. That's a fish. Ain't a big one, but it's a fish. Now I'll quit talking smack. Yes, sir. At least I caught one. You're right, Chris. Got slime on me. Hey, at least we got one. Skunk's out the boat. We're good to go. I accomplished what I came to do. I'll get my big head out so you guys can see the rods. But yeah, he was just tippy tapping on it. Slimed up. Man, there's a bunch of big arches down here. I gotta get one of them big dudes to let her rip. That'd be awesome. Chicken. Oh, you're crazy, CBA. Oh, I love you guys, man. You guys keep me cracked up. I love to see that. What's up, Eric B? What's happening, Bo? We just caught a little dink dink. Spun the prop bearing, so I wasn't able to go out and drag. So we anchored up here in the creek in a place we had signal, and at least we got the skunk out the boat. I got slime on me. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We're moving on now. That was on the big cat fever rod, by the way. That little thing hit that piece of bait and it had 12-aught hook on it. Here we go, spinning around again. Daggone it. Man, I hate it. Did I say I hated anchor fishing? Well, I hate anchor fishing. Rod won't fit in the rod holders. Man, we're just having all kind of issues. Gonna pump the water out of the leaky boat. That's good. Check comments. I know, Dan. Hey, I'm just glad I got the skunk out. I'm glad I got one. I don't care how big it is. This wind quit swirling. Wouldn't be bad if it just stay in the same direction, but it keeps swirling on me. The big arches are down there, man. There's big fish in here. Sometimes they're just like us. They eat when they want to. I It might have been a pound and a half, maybe. It wasn't real big. It was a dinker. But hey, it counts. Yeah, you're right, Dan. That's what it was. You're right. I didn't even weigh it. That's the first fish in a year, Bo. In a year. I'll take it. I'll take it. We can just get these big ones that are laying down here on the bottom bite. We'll be all right. There's a slew of them down there, Bo. 7, 8 big arches laying right on the bottom. Well, thank you, Eric. Appreciate it, bud. That's funny. Don't know if I can get that other one in the frame or not. And be able to read chat. I appreciate everybody coming in, hanging out with me out here. Heard another boat. Where's that? Hopefully get one of these big ones to be a taker. But we're swirling back around again. It's gonna be a disaster area. Freaking disaster area. They're gonna win. I say I hated anchor fishing. I gotta move this. This one get caught around the motor. I cast it back out. Get that fixed. Yeesh. Like I said, we've been praying for you, Ernie. I hope you get better, Bo. I think next time I come out and go live, I'm gonna do it on TikTok. See how that goes. I ain't never done it on TikTok. I've got plenty enough subscribers on there to do it. But yeah, I got quite a few on there. I got like 1,800 subscribers. But I am a little. I hate the wind, but I am thankful it's blowing because it would be hotter than the hinges of hell out here without it. I think that's just dragging across something. I don't know. Yeah, it's just dragging across something. These stumps and stuff down in here. That wind keeps taking the boat and doing this with it. I need me another drink, another sip anyway. Oh, wrong one. I hope y'all's having a good day. I appreciate you coming in and watching. Sorry I ain't paying attention to Chad. I'm watching these rods. And there's a big pile of bait down there now too. Yeah, I might coax one of them big ones down there to bite with this bunch. You can hear my straps on my boonie top rattling in the wind. I'll go back the other way now. Agua. Agua is good. Go back the other way. Crap, I'm getting tangled up. I'm up underneath the freaking boat now. Hey. Straighten this one out. I have to switch spots with them. Here we go, swirling again. Let me check chat. I ain't watched chat. Down to 8. Been live hour and 44 minutes. You're gonna slime on. Caught one fish, little dinky, but I'll take it. At least we didn't get skunked. I ain't paying too much attention to the chat, but I appreciate every one of you guys coming in, man. Good to finally get back out. Been a year since I've been out on the boat, out on my boat on the lake. Hopefully, we can coax one of these big ones in biting, as they're in here. Marking a bunch of big arches down there on the bottom. I'm gonna turn the side scan on and see what I see there. Split view. See what this is saying. Yeah, it's showing fish down there. They're sitting about, well, we're in 13 foot of water and they're at 12. They're at 12. Check chat. We're down to 7. People getting tired of looking at my ugly mug. I don't blame you. Ugh. But I'm thankful for each and every one of you that's come in and been hanging out on my first trip back out. There's another boat going to go Ramsey and by me here in a second. It's that same idiot freaking tubing. Hopefully they turn down there and go the other way. Water temperature's coming up. It's 89 degrees now. It's bumped up a whole degree since, well, half degree since we've been out here. It was 88.5. That's freaking bath water, man. I don't know how fish stand it. Let's go back to, how do I go back? Back. Split frequency. There we go. I'm still learning this fish finder that I got last year. Spent a buttload of money on it. You almost need a college education to understand them. What you're looking at and where it is in relation to your boat and where you're at. But if you look on your graphs and you see red arches, those are scaled fish. Those are fish with scales on them. Blue arches are catfish, non-scaly fish. And what we have is blue arches. And red ones could be gar or bass or whatever. But when you're reading your graph, everything's down there around 12 foot. And that, the way I use my Santee rigs, I know a lot of you guys use them daggone demon dragon things, those freaking spooks. I did a test like fishing and stuff did. Those demon dragons won't hold your bait. If you're throwing any bait that's got any weight to it, it won't hold that bait up off the bottom. But these peg floats that I use, they'll hold that bait, they'll suspend that bait off the bottom. Because I did, well, I won some of them demon dragons and I tried them out. They're back at the house somewhere. I don't even know where I put them. I don't like them. They don't hold the bait up. So I'm using a peg float and a rattle and 12-aught hook. Because the 2.5, 3-inch peg float will hold that, will suspend that bait up. All right, you gotta fly some rebar. Evidently he's craning it today. Oh, hopefully we can get one of these big arches. Them big catfish down there to bite. We're spinning back around. Here we go. Aggravating. See if we can coax one of these dudes into biting and run that bait right across their face. Spin back around. Got 10 people in here. I appreciate you guys, man. Thanks for coming in, hanging out with old boy. I gotta look at something. There we go. Yeah, it means a lot, guys. I didn't figure I'd have anybody in here. You guys coming around to hang out with me, boy, that means a lot. But this wind is freaking messing with me bad. This bait's all the way up underneath the bottom of the boat. Aggravating. Move this one over here. Jeez. Freaking wind. That's where the fish are sitting right there, is what this scan's saying to me. They're directly back there behind the boat. Now, let's see if we can coax one of them in the bite. Before we spin around 40 more times, reel this one up. I'm going to have to reposition that rod because here we go. Put this one over here. Hopefully we can stay out of one another's way here. Hey, come on, man. There's some fish. I'd really like to get one on this blue cat rod, bull. We broke the big cat fever rod in with a little dinky dink, about 1.5 pounder. There's bait around the surface. Birds just flew in here. There goes one. I don't know if you've seen it or not. But we'll eventually get back out. I think before I go back out again, I'm going to get plugs, put new plugs in it. Definitely got to get the freaking prop fixed. Spun a freaking prop bearing. That was great. You know what they say? What boat stands for? Bust out another 1,000. I've actually got to renew my freaking tag. South Carolina used to let you go 3 years on your boat sticker. Not now. Every year you got to redo it. That and your registration for your motor, you got to redo that every year. Basically pay the taxes on everything again. Which this boat should be tax exempt because it's over 20 years old. But the motor's not. The motor's 2008 model. And that's about, I don't know, around $100 every year for taxes and then your sticker and all that crap. They get you. Did y'all get your Mega Millions ticket? It was over $1 billion. My favorite, I love the Big Cat Fever rods. I've had one for a while, and I just won another one from John Euler. But I bought that Big Cat Fever rod. What's up, Cody? Hey, buddy. I know the feeling, CVA. Stick it to you all the time. You're right, Ernie. What's up, Cody 3+1? Oh, what the heck did I just do? What's up, buddy? And I feel you right there, CVA, Bo. I need to get boat insurance too. 13 wonderful, beautiful people in the house. We've got one fish. We got the skunk out of the boat. It was a little dinky mire, but I'm anchored up. For those of you just coming in, why I'm not dragging, I'm anchored up because I got coming down the creek here and spun another prop bearing. So I coaxed it down right here where I got a good signal, and so I could go live. And I'm anchored up, so I'm gonna have to limp it back to the boat ramp. But I can't get far more than quarter throttle on it, and it'll spin out. So that's the reason we ain't dragging baits. What I prefer to do. But where I stopped here with good signal, I'm marking a bunch of fish, man. We got one about 1.5 pounds. Caught it on the big cat fever rod. That's the cork handle. But if Eric B, you ever get a chance to put your hands on a blue cat rod, a Muddy River blue cat rod, there ain't nothing like it in the world, man. I love the big cat fever rods. I got 2 of them. I got a black one and a white one. And but I love those rods. They're great rods. They were my favorite until I got the Muddy River blue cat rod. That handle on that thing, man, just I'll show it. Well, get it unhooked here. That handle on that thing is like rubber. My God, it just feels so comfortable. And obviously with the chaos on there, this is a 50. All my other ones are 60s because I won this one. But you ever get your hands on one of these, son, you'll fall in love with it. They're unbelievable. I gotta get my rod holder built. I'm gonna do that in school. Scrap. Weld it up. Weld some nuts on it so I can get me some of those Steve Douglas rod holders. Man, we marking fish. Let me read chat here. What's up, Kelly Bullock? What's up, brother? Yeah, they're freaking unbelievable, man. I love those handles on that thing. Chris Flores makes a good rod. I've also got laying in a boat here 2 Uncle Lou's rods. Those are pretty good rods. I like them. Caught quite a few fish on them last year. Man, this daggone wind. I hate anchor fishing. I'd much rather be dragging. God, I'd much rather be dragging. But, you know, play the hand you're dealt. At least we got one, got skunk out boat. 13 people in the house. I appreciate every one of you guys. You don't know. I can't put it into words. I figured I'd come on here and I'd be lucky just to get the old lady, the wife on here, Mrs. HillJack. Big ball bait down there now. Let's see what time it is. I'm gonna give it about 20 more minutes, and I'm gonna shut her down, guys, and go back in because we're supposed to get like 98 with a heat index of 106 or something like that down here today. Big ball bait coming through. See what happens here. But I'm very grateful. I appreciate all of you. Like I said, I can't put it into words, man. Gotta turn the bilge pump on, guys. Bear with me for a minute. I got an automatic switch for that thing because this bilge pump has a float in it, but I got it wired direct right now. I ain't put the switch on. Ain't really felt like it, guys. I got to wire that automatic. It's got an automatic switch. You just flip it on, and that bilge pump's got a float in it. When it gets to a certain level, boom, it kick on automatically, which is pretty cool. Thought that one got a tap on it there. Hold on, let's see. Good, they're going the other way. This one's gonna get tangled up in the motor, but I'll get it out. Those of you just coming in, I got hats ordered. They'll be here in about a week and a half. Anybody wants hats? There's a link in my, or there's a, you can order them through my about section. Go there to order them, or just Facebook message me, or call me if you got my number. There's some of you's got my number. Check chat. I ain't been paying attention. What's up, Sean? That's a new name. Good to see you, Bo. I know you will, baby. And I've got shirts. I had a guy told me, he said, I want a shirt. I want a shirt. So I got a hold of my shirt lady and had her make him one. And then he ghosted me. I messaged him. I got his phone number. I messaged him, texted him, I Facebook messaged him. He ghosted me. I don't know. But I've got a 3X I've got a 3X medium. I can't remember what all I got, but I got a bunch. And if you prefer a pocketed shirt, a t-shirt with a pocket on it, let me know. I've got a bunch of those. Some 4X. All I gotta do is get the logo put on them. Those pocket tees. I ordered them. They didn't say they had a pocket on them, and I thought they was just regular shirts like this, but they got pockets on them. And but if you want one of the other ones, I get those dry fit shirts, like those Under Armour shirts. They're Wick. Ernie knows what they are. He's got a couple of them. Ernie's a great supporter. Him and Chrissy. You know, say prayers for them, man. They need it. They ain't feeling too good right now. Keep them in your thoughts and pray to whoever you pray to. And yeah, just let us know. I'm going to have 9 hats because I ordered a run of 10. Prices went up on everything, man. It cost me $175 to get them. That's with shipping. I had to pay shipping. It was like $20. But I already paid for them, and they're being made. He said give him 2 weeks, so about another week and a half, maybe less, maybe another week. Because yesterday's been a week that I ordered them. He said give him a couple weeks. Well, Chris is a good guy. Here we go, spinning back around, spinning back around, spinning back around. Yeah, that's Big Cat Fever rod. That's the white one. I got the black one right here in the bottom, along with 2 Uncle Lou's rods. I'm going back at it with it. Jeez. I'll tell you, I hated anchorfish. Did I say that already? There you go. That wind's something else. Still good. Daggone tubers again. Man, there's a bunch of fish down there. Check chat. Small water, what's up? Snake River, my brother, how you doing? Appreciate you guys coming in. Daggone, we got 16 people in here. I appreciate you guys, man. I'm really grateful and very humbled to have you guys in here. We're gonna give her about 10 more minutes. And I'm getting off this lake, take this thing back to the house, unload it, get my tools out, pull the prop off, take a shower, take the dogs out, and then probably go drop these props off, get them fixed. She spun out coming down through here. I only get a quarter throttle and it's acting nuts. Free wheeling. Appreciate you guys, man. I really do. Thank you guys for coming in and spending some of your day, some of your precious time with old TJ here, HillJack Catfishing. Maybe we can coax one of these big ones in the bite because they's laying down there. They's all over the bottom, sitting at 12 foot. I'm sitting in 13 foot of water. They're laying at 12. Hopefully, I got it right on its nose. What I'm reading on the graph here. Let me put it on side. See what it looks like. Side view. Well, nope. I don't want active cap back. See what side view shows me. Side scan. You almost need a college education to read these things. I've watched video after video on YouTube about it. Really complicated. The technology these days, they got those ones that what, 3-4 grand. That live scope crap. Crazy, man. I ain't about to pay that kind of money. Showing nothing on that. I'm looking at my track on there, and it shows where the boat's been spinning. It's going around and coming back, and around and coming back. Back clear. See what clear. Showing them fish like right down there, 12 foot, man. Check that out. P&B, Paul Boyd, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. 16 wonderful, beautiful people in the house, man. Man, I'm humble. I'm humble, guys. Thank you. Like I said, we're gonna go about 10 more minutes, and then we're gonna reel them up, pack it in, and go to the house. Unpack this thing, freaking pull the prop, because I got two to take. Got to take this one too. This is one that spun out on me last summer, and I didn't get it fixed like a retard. That guy fixes the nicks in your prop too. He fixes the nicks, gets them back where they need to be. Because this lake is hard on, you can see the nicks in it. Stumps and all kind of other crap down there. I gotta get that one fixed and the one that's on here. But she just spun out on me. What are they? 10? 10. 14-year-old props. Well, I guess you have that. And I'm gonna change spark plugs in it before I come back out. Hopefully I can get back out next week. Depending on how busy that guy is that fixes the props. I ain't got the money for a new one. New one's expensive. Like I said, you go all the way up to buy a $300 prop for this motor, but I ain't putting that kind of money in a prop. Heck no. Too expensive. Especially for this lake. There's so much crap down there. So many trees and stumps, deadheads floating. You'll be going down the channel, which is a marked channel, and hit a deadhead floating. Motor pop up. Wow. Yeah, them fish are laying down there in 12 foot of water. Do not want to bite, man. I got the bait right in front of them. Tree laying down there laying like this, and they're laying right underneath them. Trees laying down sideways like this, and they're laying right underneath that stump or whatever you want to call it, that down tree. 10:55. 5 more minutes. Oh, I'll just win. Jack's going in short crap. Freaking Gamakatsu, buddy. Ain't nothing like them. Sharp as crap. I've got some of them backstabbers. I don't like them things, man. The shank ain't open enough. It's got a real tight shank. And to get a decent sized bait on there, man, you can't get it. It's up to 89.5 degrees now is what the water temp is. Freaking bath water. Thank you, baby. 17 people in here. Woo! We coming up in the world, baby. Air Run, what's up, my man? Good to see you, brother. Thank you for coming in, man. We're only gonna give her about 5 more minutes, and we're gonna hit it. I hit that with my foot. Back on. Spun a prop bearing this morning, so we had to come down here and anchor instead of going out the main lake and dragging like I wanted to, Bo. Man, I wanted to. But I'm using 12s. I think 2 of these rods I got 10-aughts on. I think the Uncle Lou's rods I got 10-aughts on. But the way this wind is, I only put 2 rods out. I've got 3 more. I got 3 more laying in the bottom of the boat. But we got 1 fish so far. Little dinky wire, about 1.5 pounds. And yeah, man, this is good to get back out finally. Wild turkey, my man. Thank you, brother. Danny Stone. I appreciate you, Bo. My man, Air Run, dude. Get Big Mike to give you my number, dude, or send me an email. Oh, I'll put it up there. Banners. Send me an email. Give me your phone number. Give me a call or something so I can get. I like talking with you, man. Air Run, he's a good dude. I like talking with him. I enjoyed the time when I was at CatCon talking with him on the phone. Big Mike had him on speaker and we was all chit chatting, man. I really enjoyed myself talking to you, Bo. And it's hard to find people to talk to. I don't talk to nobody. Nobody calls me, texts me. Every now and again, other than Ernie Brown, Chrissy texts me and check on me, Facebook message me. Other than that, you know, first slim pickings. Back comments. Cool, brother. I appreciate you. All righty, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to call her. I think we're going to call her. Put the bait knife up. Please stay tuned because we're going to be back at it, I promise you. I'm supposed to be linking up with JTC, Jeremy Turner Cats, because he just lives not too far from me here. I would say not too far. By the way the crow flies, about 20 minutes, but the way you got to drive around here, you got to go around all these swamps and around the lake and all that crap. It's about 40-minute drive. But me and him's supposed to link up and go fishing. I told him I'd be his Joey for that tournament Saturday. I told him he'd tell his brother that I'd be his Joey. But we caught that fish on chicken. On the Big Cat Fever rod. Didn't get nothing on the Muddy River rod, unfortunately. But we'll get back at it. We'll do it again. And them Gomgots is a sharp, dude. Freaking will let you have it in a heartbeat, son. They will flat stick you. But I'm gonna wrap these up. Wrap them up. Get that set down in here. Oh, God, that thing sharp. Reel them up before it gets too hot to breathe. you ain't never felt one of these guys, you need to. These muddy rivers, oh my God, dude, they're so comfortable. They're so comfortable. I love them. Using the Jimmy Smith Santee drifters. As I said, I had everything rigged up to drift. We still caught a fish on the drifting rig. And guys, I want to tell you, I very, very much appreciate you. Thank you guys for stopping by. Yeah, it's been bad this summer. You got that right, Wild Turkey. I appreciate you guys, each and every one of you, man. You don't know how much it means for you guys to come and spend time with me. It means so very much. And I greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate you. I can't say it enough, man. I know I'll keep repeating myself, but just to know that I have people out there that support me. Lost a 40 in the what? I'm going to go tonight. Lost a 40 in the kayak. Hook went into the bait. Just caught a 25 flatty the other night. Man, that's a shame, man. Daggone. I hate it when that happens. But some people don't know when you're using like cut bait or scaly fish. Some people don't know this. They're new to catfishing. Those scales will get on the tip of that hook and it'll prevent that hook from setting the fish. I know Air Run didn't do that. It just turned back into the bait. I know that happens. But yeah, man. That's a shame, dude, Air Run. But I'll tell you, this fall, we're gonna get on some pigs. I promise you. You can write it down. I said it today. What is today? July 29th at 11:04 a.m. And I'm gonna put some pigs in the boat this fall. I promise. That's when the fishing gets hot down here at Santee Cooper. And anybody wants to come on down, and we'll go. It's open invitation. Anybody wants to come down to Santee Cooper, go fishing, holler at me, and we'll make it happen. Appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me. And we're gonna roll this thing back in, pull the anchor, and roll this thing back to limp it back to the boat ramp, and get her trailered up and get the heck out of here. Yeah, I'm grateful and thankful and blessed that and these jet skiers. Jesus, yeah, it's time to get the heck out of here. But yeah, man. But yeah, get a hold of me, Air Run. What's up, Has? Man, you come in, we're just getting ready to shut her down, Bo. I'm getting ready to get off the water before it gets any hotter. Caught one about a pound and a half. I'm grateful and blessed that good Lord blessed me and let me catch that one. At least we didn't get skunked, but boat problems and inhibited my ability to get out to the main lake and drag bait. But at least we caught one fish, as old Grumpy Grunt says, old Catfish Dave. This is a video. There was a fish in the video, so it's a fishing video. You guys ain't seen that parody that Jesse did. Dude, you need to go watch that. That was hilarious. All right, man. I appreciate you guys. I thank you. And we'll talk to you later. Peace.